Hello, past, present, and hopefully future employers. I wish I had thought to ask one of you for a Xanax. Whew.
Hello, my dear.
Hi.
Mwah.
How are
It's been
you?
a long time.
I know, so long I can't even remember.
See? Look at how she is. Look at how she is.
I normally say no to this kind of thing on account of my crippling anxiety and the unbreakable bond between woman and couch. But when I heard it was for Feldheimer, I had to say yes, because I just assumed I was contractually obligated. And then when I found out I wasn't, I had already picked out this dress.
Let's talk about this right here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's Dior.
Dior?
I wanted to wear something unexpected.
And you did? And what are you wearing, mister?
He's wearing Tom Sweeney.
Tom Sweeney? How do you know?
Because he opened up the thing and I looked.
Yes, lemonade, oh my god. Lemonade, kids, it's lemonade. Trust me.
I know this is probably for decoration, but...
No, there's more liquor in it.
Who drinks? It is? Thank God, I was so worried because there wasn't alcohol
There's
here.
alcohol, I got you, girl.
Oh my God, can I move in here?
Yeah, you can stay with me.
If you had to pick right now, Team Peter or Team Gail?
Team Gail.
Good answer. Good answer.
Normally I'm sitting in between the two of them.
I know, it's so much
Josh
easier.
is in Kentucky, so.
Right.
I'm kidding,
You
and I mean
win.
it.
Yeah, I don't have fake people around me, and Josh and Liam.
Oh, it's so fun. I'm gonna throw in a question from.
Awful to me.
I'm gonna toss in.
And Mockingjay, when you had the singing part, I was so no. I was so impressed. I loved it. It was played on the radio. Did you know that? No, what I wanted to say was I was very impressed. I thought you have a lovely voice. Do you?
I do not like singing in front of other people. It's like my biggest fear. I cried on set that day. Apparently I'm crying all the time, but yeah, no, that was awful. I'm like scarred from my childhood because I have a mother that a Southern mother who would just tell me that I was amazing at everything and that I could do everything, and then, but I can't. And I have a really bad, and I had this voice, like this like tone deaf Amy Winehouse, like voice, like when I was like 8. And so I sang in front of the school because I was like, I can do that, I can do anything.
Remember the song?
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And my dad, like, laughed for like the entire week. I would hear him around the house, like, ha, 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 have a holly, like, imitating me. I was like, oh, God.
So last year here was really cool. Like, they had the circle set up, and it's kind of like a little bit of rain, which I liked a lot. I hope it happens again tonight.
Well, you've never had to wear a dress in the rain.
Oh, I have. What do you know about my dress wearing in the rain? Yeah, a subconscious posture all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just got told.
That's right.
Sexy scenes in this film. Is it more comfortable now that you both know each other?
No. I guess it's more comfortable than not knowing the person. I don't know.
I mean, it
They're
depends
just
on one's
awkward.
relate. I mean, you never know how it's gonna be, but for us, it was just. I mean, we laughed most of the time, and
Yeah.
you just sort of, you don't even think
I
about it like
pointed
that.
and laughed.
Yeah. I think most things I do annoy her. So I tend to like.
And
I tend
nothing
to try
I
to
do
not,
annoys
I
him.
don't do anything.
He just stays quiet.
I stay very quiet.
Yeah.
I kept hanging out. I kept making everybody nervous. I love that feeling of like, you know, when like everybody's like, no, don't. But like that, I love that kind of vertigo feeling.
Yeah, I mean, even just jumping out right now, that's maimed. That's totally maimed.
I was thinking everybody's so nervous. I kept going to the end of me like, I bet if we jumped out, now you'd live, now you'd die. You'd die. We're in death zone. And everybody's like, get away. And I'm like, we're higher. We're gonna, yeah, this is death.
That's dead territory. This is dead. This is dead territory.
If the cable snaps, we'll all die from here. I'm also great to fly with.
I always forget about. And then I get here and the energy, it's just so incredible. And the fans are so nice and loud and awesome. I'm gonna drink this quickly because I know this interview won't last. And there really is vodka in it. John has been in this business longer than I've been alive. I love saying that. Anything like that. And he's exceeded expectations with every move he's made throughout his career. He's known for looking towards the future and adapting studio models to successfully change with the times. He's not only held his CEO title at Lionsgate for almost 15 years come this March, but leadership positions at Sony and New World Entertainment. And his assistant also has amazing taste when it comes to Stark gifts.
on Fallon last night make a reference to how awkward the kissing scenes were in the film because they said you would chew garlic and onions before the kiss. I don't know if there's any truth behind that.
Smell. I wouldn't say that. I just didn't think so much about the kissing, so I would just kind of eat whatever it was that I wanted to eat.
I think you guys are great together. Like, you've won Best Kiss from MTV for Silver Linings Playbook. Yeah, I think a couple years ago, I think. Yeah. So can we expect similar chemistry tonight in the Serena movie, or?
Hopefully, it's the same people kissing.
That's true.
He was just trying to explain meditating to me and Josh. We were like,
Oh, you just think about nothing, or what?
You don't have your phone on you?
Let's not make a joke out of it, guys. It's a serious thing, okay?
You got to sing in front of the crew and the cast and everybody in this movie.
Yeah, it was awful.
What is the song you're singing? Something particular to
The
the film?
Hanging Tree, which is where I felt like going.
Yeah.
The morning I showed up.
Now, let me ask you this. Did they, when I go see the movie and I see you singing, am I hearing you singing?
Yeah, weirdly. But I don't know. I put my fingers in. I still haven't heard it, but everybody's told me
that it's you.
That it's me, because I was like, "Will you guys please get Lord to really sing it in lip sync?"
Right.
And they said no, it's really your voice. So I avoided that scene.
So how would that go?
What do you mean?
The song.
Oh, I don't. Oh my God, you're trying to get me to sing?
No. No,
This is the second time I've threatened to walk off.
Hey. We talked to Bradley Cooper last week, and we asked him if he could ask you a question, what would it be? And he said something about you and your family camping. What was he talking about?
Oh, he's talking about my family as a children's camp, and Bradley has been saying for a long time that every summer he's going to come out and work at the children's camp.
Oh, really? What kind of children's camp is this? This sounds cool.
Yeah, and my mom's like, come on out, please. And Bradley's like, no, I'm serious. And I keep trying to tell my family, I'm like, he's serious. And he won't tell you when he's coming.
And he'll just surprise you, huh?
Just going to show up to the camp.
Where's the camp? What does the camp do?
My mother owns a children's day camp in Kentucky,
okay.
and it's basically just a summer camp where kids can do whatever they want. It's pretty wonderful.
Well, that's the way that I think.
But I think Bradley wants a summer camp.
Oh,
I think he's saying he wants to work there, but I actually think he's like, I kind of want to go to camp.
Yeah.
Do you know how much like a married couple you guys are? Are you really?
No. We bicker all the time and we don't have sex.
just like a married couple. Seriously, I mean, are you kind of secretly married or something? Is this going to all come out?
Not even close.
No,
I haven't seen her in months.
It's really, yeah. If you do enough, hello? If you do enough movies with somebody, everybody's like, oh, well, they're dating, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean, 4, count them 4. And
and there's going to be more, and it's not going to make us date anymore. It's going to be the same.
You never know.
I think we both do.
You meet somebody and you can tell right away what the dynamic is.
Hey! No, I get it too. I can feel a certain way, but if he feels that way about me, I'm like, hey!
She's lying.
So, kind of playing the same character that people recognize, but that's, I know, but it's very different. And yeah, Josh, take it away.
Take it away.
Should have interrupted me 5 seconds ago.
I thought about it. I really did think about it. I was like, I'm gonna see where this is going.
Nowhere.
Oh, nowhere. Should have jumped in. All right.
Towards the end, he kind of does some other stuff. Gets a little violent.
What are you insinuating? Oh, violence.
Violence. What did you think I was insinuating?
I don't know. What do you think that I thought you were insinuating?
I don't know.
Hey! Those are my cousins.
Hi, cousins! Come on. Come here. Her cousins
Oh,
are
yeah,
here.
I'm sure you're not. There's vodka in these,
You
though.
want a drink? You want a cocktail? That's sweet. Okay. You're a jam. You gotta give your cousins a cocktail. I'll let you serve your cousins.
I knew that would change your mind.
How
we live here?
His dad pulled me out of my mother's you-know-what.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah. And there's this famous story about how my dad thought I was a boy and he made his dad check twice.
Too. So your dad pulled her out and there was no penis?
Yeah.
Look at her now.
All grown up.
Turns out it was a girl.
You can tell us what's an embarrassing story about Jennifer? I feel like you got it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's legal. I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
All right, you're your cousin.
She got really famous in
I
front
didn't
of
know
us.
she was going to ask that. Maybe you should. I was so afraid of signing onto these movies a few years ago because something that size can make or break a career, but I put my trust in Lionsgate, and they put their trust in me, and now I feel like we have a strong and amazing relationship that I hope lasts until my career dies at 35.
We did see that photo that went viral of the wrap day of the film.
Yeah.
Everyone's huddled. What was happening in that moment?
You did not see that none of us were wearing pants in that photo.
Are you serious?
And that wasn't wrap day. That was just a general day that someone took a photo and they said it was wrap day.
Was it wrap day?
No,
But we do that stuff on non-wrap days.
Yes, we do.
We did do that stuff for wrap, didn't we?
We just
Do
threw
it
people
again.
off. We still hold each other. It was really sad. Everybody was crying. I didn't cry because I'm a cold-hearted monster and have emotional issues, but everybody else cried. Woody cried.
He cried.
Francis
Woody
cried.
did cry. Oh man, he got so choked up.
I know.
He started to do a speech and he was kind of laughing but crying, and it was,
Yeah.
that was.
And I was laughing at him crying.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And then he started crying at me laughing at him.
One time he knocked on my trailer door and was like, I gotta talk to you about your enzymes. I was like,
We're like cousins because we always forget that we're not cousins, but I just realized by him being my cousin, that would mean that the doctor who delivered me would be related to my mother, so I just wanted to clear that up.
Glad you did.
There's no actual relation, we just call each other cousins.
He run that in its entirety. Her uncle did not pull her out of her mother's vagina, for the record.
I'm inbred.
For the record.
And a holly jolly Christmas, and a holly jolly Christmas. Here comes Santa down the chimney, and a holly, holly thing.
Have a glass of beer. I can't move my arms in this cup.